YouTube. Welcome back for a Lorwyn Premiere Draft during the 365 challenge, where I'm posting a long form video every single day. And today is Lorwyn release, so we're jamming a ton of drafts. And yeah, let's draft something fun. All right, Sig is pretty crazy. It's a really good Merfolk signpost card, but you definitely need to be signpost. Also, the Champion of the Path is a really good elemental card. That said, I have drafted an elemental deck for YouTube already, so I think I want to draft a Merfolk deck. I think elementals is probably more likely to be successful. I think it is less drafted than the Merfolk, but I would like to give this a try. And I don't think there's anything else in the pack that makes me tempted. All right, we got a couple of options here. -2 counters, remove 2 counters from this creature, return a creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That card's very good, but it's triple white in Merfolk. We could just take the Preacher and hope, but it does feel weird taking... This feels like drafting down a lot when you have the Weaver and the Willow here. You also have the Giant Fall, which is nice. So it depends if you want to try to force. If I want to force heavy Merfolk and just cross my fingers that it's good. If not, I think taking the Doom Weaver is better. That's so tough. I don't like forcing this early, but I'm gonna try it. Immediately punished. I mean, I guess we have this, right? If we want to cut it really hard. I mean, I think this card's actually not as bad as it looks, but this is a really nice signpost elf as well. Lots of elves here. Oh, actually, we could just take the Blossom Binding. I think that card's good. Lets us stay on target. Ooh. As initial cost to cast this spell, behold a Merfolk. When it enters, Merfolk again. All right, that's pretty good. And I'm feeling like we have enough Merfolk here in the beginning. It's pretty good. All right, let's see. We've got, this is the bounce spell. Elementals, Kithkin. It costs 2 less if a creature's attacking you. The owner of target spell or creature puts it there on top or bottom. I think that card's fine. Instant speed, it's better than this. Nothing here is super exciting. I guess there is a world where we like pivot. It looks like Vivid is very open. So like this is a good Vivid card. And Simic Vivid is solid. I kind of like it. That's a big payoff. That's a sign, actually, like a pretty solid sign. And we're seeing that there's not much white. And while this card is so-so, Vivid, yeah, wow, okay. I mean, it's still playable, right? It's like a 2/2 that's unblockable. It's still a very playable card. Wow, okay. I like the look of this. This card might be dead, but chances are we'll get enough Merfolk to where we could just play them. We definitely want the Gnarly Stomper for what is already 2 Vivid payoffs. That's great. A good curve filler. It's a colorless shapeshifter, so that's less good. We could grab the mana fixing, so that way if we wanted to splash a color, we could. Or we could just take the Convoke Bounce. I think I'll get the mana fixing. It's actually ramp as well, which is nice. Wow. Triple payoffs here. Pick 9. Pick 9 Pummeler seems pretty wild. Yeah, let's go here. The Council's good, but I don't intend to have much Kithkin. Here's a dual card in green. And a dual card, although this is like a far less important one considering that's the main colors of our base. We're pretty likely to have green and blue anyway. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. This is draw and discard. It's a dual split card, so we like that. Vivid, when this enchantment enters, search your library for up to X basic lands, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. Reveal those and put them into your hand. You may play an additional land this turn. That card's fine. 5/5 elemental. Costs X less, where X is the greatest value among elementals you control. It's not really for me. Ooh. This is a Vivid card. It becomes that color, right? Add a mana, this creature becomes the color until end of turn. I'm kind of into that. That's a nice payoff. It also lets us splash more aggressively like this. I don't think I'm interested in a skimmer. It's a little pricey, but I think I'm pretty happy to just take rares. We have 2 in-deck fixers already. We have Fetch Land, the Wicker, and I think this is a pretty good card. Also, I'm tempted to have a light splash for white anyway because of the Sig or the Sig Wandervine. I don't really like any of these cards. I think I'm green main. I have 2 2-drops. I think I just want a 2-drop. And this also surveils, which is really good for me. This is pack 2. If I don't get some of those like burbs, I will be very sad. The Elemental Flyers. That's kind of a reason why I could potentially take that rare, but this is quite good. And nothing here is great. So I'm just gonna take this 4-drop. We could take the Blossom Binding, and maybe that's correct considering I have so little removal. I doubt I'm gonna have ways to tap this creature. So maybe it is supposed to be this. But I think I might have a Merfolk sub-theme anyway. So I'll just take the really good Merfolk. We have 3 of them. It's probably not enough. This is a Merfolk. Built-in enchantment removal. But we can also have a second Wickermaw. A second Wickermaw is really tempting. Especially with how late we got this Pummeler. There's a good chance that next pack we could just get like 3 Pummelers. I'm going to take this. We have 3 big payoffs already, and I have to imagine we'll find more. This card's really good. It is double white. We have 2 Wickermaw. We could be less greedy, take the Moonlit Lamenter, but I think this is better. Yeah, white cards are good. This is Vivid. For each color permanent, tap 2 creatures, put a stun counter on each of them. That's kind of nice, but I have so little removal. I'm going to take this. We are pretty close to straight up 3 colors. A Flash. This is the safer bet, especially with white. But I wonder why I keep having to restart untapped. None of these are seeing play. Oh, this is a Glamour Sprite. This card is fine. I like this Keep Out as well, but that's a removal spell. Yeah, I think we just need it. Merfolk. We are pretty Merfolk heavy. It looks like Merfolk became open at some point. I don't know why, but it did. I like the Explorer. It is a Merfolk. Makes a Mutavault. It does a lot of good. I think that's probably worth taking. Vivid. Gain life equal to the number of colors. I think this is like a really weak Vivid creature. Hello. Each other creature you control has hexproof from each of its colors. Target creature you control becomes all colors until end of turn. That seems pretty good. I really like this Druid. I like this fight spell. Yeah, this is perfect. Now I just need... God, that's going to be so good with the Glistener Baron. We got all 3 of these pretty late in pack 1, so we just need to find something else that is Vivid. Do I take 2 of the same Merfolk uncommons? I could take a Treefolk Ramp. At this point, we're pretty Merfolky, right? It ended up being way more open than Vivid in the pack 2 and 3. Yeah. Knight. Here's a good removal spell. I am far more Merfolk now, I think, than I am Vivid, which is concerning. I like that green card. I like the fight spell. I think the green card is better. Let's take this. It looks like green might be the splash. Okay. Ooh, this is a good merfolk. I like both of these, but I like this one a little bit more. Damn. So crazy. Pack 1, we had like a really high-end Vivid, and then now we have a pretty good merfolk. I don't know what happened. That's wild. I feel like both times, like, we did a good job of following the signals. It's just very unfortunate. Oh, damn. Yeah, maybe we're not even green. It just came crashing down. There was just nothing green available. Run away together is cute. Another wicker. I'm probably still playing the Glistener Baron. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I kind of like this merfolk a bit better. Oh yeah, we even have this, which is really nice. I feel like this one lets us get a little bit more aggressive. Slumbering Walker came around. A solid merfolk deck, which is kind of crazy considering I jumped ship. I still think this might be playable, but maybe not this. And then the question is do we like the wicker? I could just cut like all the green. This is just like an okay deck. I think this is fine no matter what. Just giving a creature +2 or +3 is fine. And we have less reason to want the wicker. We're running just the Glistener Baron, so I don't think I need that. And we have the Tam. There's a lot of double, triple colors. Maybe one Wicker Maw is worth it just because of, you know, double, very specific. So the Wicker Maw might let me keep like a 2 island hand or something because I know I can cast this. And there's double blue, triple blue, double white, and then 3 split cards. So maybe this is slightly better than like something small. Oh yeah, I can't cast the green-red. I was green. I don't know why I thought I could. Because when we were drafting it, we could, right? So that's perfect. So yeah, I like the Wicker Maw over that for sure. Cool. Let's give this a try. It's a bit of a mess, but I don't know that we could have drafted much differently. I didn't need to force Merfolk in the beginning. And then I think switching to what looked like a really good Vivid deck at the end of pack 1, getting like 3 payoffs, bang, 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 was pretty cool. But then again, we didn't, you know, see any more, so this hand does a whole bunch of nothing. Slightly better. Let's bin that. Not off to a good start here with a mulligan. An 0-4 wall. Oh, fuck. That makes a tree, doesn't it? Then if you control 7 or more lands and or tree folk. Why didn't they create the tree folk? I'm so confused. There was one time that someone cast this and I was like, oh, it says and or tree folk. And there was another game where someone cast it, certainly didn't have 7 lands, and made it. And then I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I looked. They only have 4, not 7. I understand. But there was another game where they didn't have 7, and they made it. Oh, it's cumulatively lands and tree folk. When they didn't have 7 lands and they made it, I was like, that's weird. And then I read it and I saw and or tree folk. I thought it was or a tree folk. And so I was like, oh, so if you just have a tree, you get it? That's wild. That's interesting. A red burn spell. Oh, I should not. I thought we were on end step. We're not. Oops. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. I'm chilling. I'm not even going to play this. Because this just filters, and I want to make sure I have the Blossoming Mind. Because there's a reason they put this in the bin. Even though they had red. Red in spades. No touchy. Bottom. Yeah. I'm glad we held that open. That would have been pretty awkward. Okay, so they have Vivid. They're going to put... Quick, don't activate in response. Come on. Nice. Yeah, for 1 mana, they could have just activated and got another color land. And then I would have cried a little bit. No blocks. I would very much like a land, please. No lands. Do I run the gambit and make something unblockable? And try to rip a land? Can I afford to do that? If I don't hit a land at this point, I'm going to be real mad. I need to hit a freaking land, please. No! I was going to try to lock down the chicken, but missing a land here just makes it even more, makes me even more glad that I didn't, right? I guess I'm going to block here. I don't want to take a trillion. Yeah. Okay, you're making a black mana. And then it's going to go away. Cool. I like it when you go to second main with less mana. Cool. That's fine. Not great, but, you know, I already got a card off of it. They are running light on cards. So if I ever find mana, they could be in some trouble. This is wild. I guess I'm just going to deal 4 damage here. Am I trying to get froggy? Hi, guys.
You keep not playing Figure of Fable. What are you trying to do? Go 7 wins again?
It was a very weird draft. I tried to first force Merfolk, and then pack 1. I ended up getting 3 really big Vivid payoffs at the end of the pack, and I was like, okay, cool. I'll just go Vivid, and my end of pack 1 was a very good Vivid deck, and then never saw another thing, and then Merfolk became open.
Oh,
So then I ended up with like multiple signposts of all sorts of shit. Oh, that has death touch. My bad.
I was about to say, I think that me entering the room just made you worse at magic for an important moment.
But I've also been stuck on 3 for like 12 turns. I am.
Oh my god.
I'm 15 cards into my deck, and like this is still a game. Finally, thank you, Jiminy Christmas. And now I don't have white because Maul messed me up.
Yep.
Cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a good deck. So this will be like a 2 and 3 or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Two-banger.
This deck is fine. It's not like anything super spicy, but yeah.
Taking off.
Bye, my friends.
Bye.
I'm kind of okay with this. I feel like I am not the aggressor. I really wish I had my other creature still. My white mana. That's icky. Alright, well, here we go. Someday I will find the mana. Or a 5-drop. At least it's green. At least if I hit another island, I can cast it. Oh boy. No tappy tap. No tappy tap. Oh god. That kills my enchantment, doesn't it? Oh no, it searches for a land. It's the Simic one that kills an enchantment. Okay. They should have no more lands in their deck. Like, they've done a really good job of fishing them all out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh! Thank you! Thank you, sweet baby Jesus! Alright, here we go. I gain 2. We kill your 4-powered creature. And then... Oh. Token that's a copy of a merfolk you control. Target player gains life link. Target player controls. Target player draws. Put a stun counter on something. Alright, well I'm just playing this. I have so many cards in hand. Ugh, okay. I was thinking about playing this so I could, like, box, but, it's a little bit of a problem. Okay, that's weird. That's also a problem. Whenever this creature attacks, Blight 1, whenever a creature you control, the Blight counter dies. Draw a card, tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. It's kind of crazy. Like, that could be a lot of damage next turn. This is a sorcery. I hate it. Am I just dead next turn? I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hope that I can maybe get to... If I can Sig command and give this lifelink, then I'm back in this. Just don't draw removal. Even if they just draw a creature, then we're still in business. have to bounce off the Glistener Baron and just hope they don't have anything. And then I have to hope that this works. It's pretty good. So if they're bricked, I get to choose 2. I can put a stun counter on a creature, and my creatures gain lifelink. This might just kill them. 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not quite lethal. Oh. This is 3. I can tap this and turn something into all colors, but that's the same amount of damage. Five, 6, 7. Gain 7. Do I want to hold this back? I don't think 1 damage is going to matter. And I think I'd rather not take the 3. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, that was a game. I was in some trouble. They flooded out at the end, and I needed it really badly. I just like could not cast spells there for so long. But I will freaking take it. That was awesome. Yeah, this looks great. I'm not on the play though. I'm glad we were able to, honestly, that game was so much easier if I don't throw away the Wicker Man when everybody came in to come say hi. But, we did a really good job playing from behind and getting there. That's nice. Rude. Big rude. This is actually so much more damage. It's less mana efficient, but I think next turn I probably want to just cast this anyway. If I rip another 2-drop, I'll be really sad. Oh, that's gross. Okay, it works out to be the same amount of damage. And except for the fact that I ripped a 2-drop, so a little sad. But I think this is probably worth killing. That thing is quite big. Yeah, it worked out to be the same amount of damage because it only awards a different creature. Larger stuff. Yeah, this is okay. Tappy tap. And then 3 or more other merfolk. So we are a little merfolk light. Oh, that's real nice. So that is going to be a 4-powered creature. So now the question is, I can go here. When this enters, untap each. So I wonder if I can full control. Oh, yeah, that trigger goes on the stack first. Oh my god, do I get to tap this twice? Sick. Oh, that's pretty sick. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that worked out really nice. Nice. And we can exile this, so that way they get less Kithkin. That's a giant, so that's fine. And this is +2, so I will just bounce. I kind of don't want to discard anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could just slam the tree, which I'm kind of fine with. I think I will not, because we do have quite the Vivid. So if we manage to hit an island, then we can give the Scoundrel the plus, attack unblockable, plus the tree is pretty nasty. So like we have some big attacks here. Whoa. 7's a lot. Yeah, I kind of need to do this, huh? So we hit the land. So I can Glisten Baron. So then I can give something +3 when it attacks. But the problem is that that 7 is quite a lot. They're gonna have to chump though, right? Like, I feel like we're so big. +3, 4, 8. Yeah, this is just massive. Oh, that has reach. Yeah, we're not attacking with that. Tap here, go here. That's just 7 unblockable vigilance with another 5 to boot. So they're gonna have to chump something. Wow. I guess not. I'm certainly a little scared, but not too bad. They're gonna have to kill this. Yeah. Good game. Those are not even Kithkin. It doesn't have trample, right? I'm just gonna block here. Hey, phew. All right. Plat 2, moving up. If you want to kill time, you're welcome to come do a draft with me.
Kill time? Who are you?
If you want to take a break.
Who are you? If I want to kill time.
But streaming, it still counts as work. It's just like a half. It's like a
inefficient work time. we could be working separately on 2 different things, and you ask me to work together on the same thing that could be accomplished by one person.
I'm having a lapse day.
Oh, okay. I would love to stay, but I have much work to do. And by that, I mean I have to figure out how to make this playset of Bitter Bloom Bearers work in Standard that I have committed to. It's not going well.
Okay. Yep.
And I have to pull more cards. And I have to edit a podcast. But, yeah, mostly the Bitter Bloom Bearer thing.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you for walking, Hammy.
No problem.
That means I get to keep streaming until like 11 or 12 without stopping. And then I have to go sort cards and separate the decks. I pulled a bunch of cards, and then Veggie pulled a bunch more cards, and then, yeah. So, got lots to do. How is that going? I've mostly pulled everything, and then I am behind on, like, sorting. So, Yanks, tomorrow? Yeah, you and me, sorting. I'm basically at the same part as I was the last time you came, which was all pulled, just need to sort. But Veggie's just now giving me his cards, and then I have to, tonight I'll remove those from the list, pull a couple more that I have, and then try to sort some, and then give Veggie back the lists, and then he'll proxy and see if he can pull some more. All right, yeah, 2-drop Merfolk. We like all of these things.
First one, second one.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll have them removed from the deck list tonight, and I'll pull more of my own cards, and in the morning, what's left is what's left.
Okay.
So then don't pull any more tonight. Okay, planes, go. Now the question is do I go wider with this Merfolk? I think so. I would like to behold a Merfolk. Because if I play this Merfolk, and then they kill it, then I can no longer cast this. So that feels a little bit worse than casting this one first. And my initial thought was that I wanted to do this, because if they don't play, then I'd like to, if they don't play a creature on 2, then I'd like to gain the 2 life. But if that's the case, I think I'd rather actually get in more damage. Especially with Slumberwalker on the battlefield. Pretty sad that Slumberwalker doesn't get more value. All right. There are several flash fairies. I'm just attacking for one. Or like one creature. I think most of the fairies should be 2/2s at this mana cost. I don't actually know. What I really should do is pull up a list of flash fairies from wilds. I wonder if I can do that. Card... list, Lorwyn. And then I wonder if there's like, I can search keyword maybe. Search flash. Can I do that? Is that a thing I can do? Oh my god, there's so many creatures. Ugh. Wow. What? You're just... What? That's wild. I mean, they must have ways to get that shit back. Wow. Eh? Seems pretty good. I don't know what Flash Fairy this is, but there's a lot at this amount of mana, right? I think there's multiple 5-drop. The uncommon one is a 4/3, so maybe I don't give him this one. This plays way worse into removal. I have no idea what's happening. Am I just getting got by a board clear? Is that what's happening? I think there's a lot more than 5. I have no idea what's happening. Like, genuinely. I'm not playing any of these things. I say go. Wild. Yeah, their hand must be absolute garbage. Also, I could have, if I wasn't going to do anything, I should have used my mana to turn this into all different color to black and then hit them for extra. I'll do that this turn for sure. It just feels like I have to be walking into a board clear. I don't know how we would not be. With power 2 or less, so if they kill the Glistener Baron, we're good. Yep. It's a tapped creature. Three, four. I'm one short here. If I tap that thing down. Yeah, I'm just doing it. That comes back on end step anyway. We have 3 lethal targets. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. Keep out is a removal spell. Can you guys not hover over stuff again? I've reset Untapped multiple times this stream. I don't know what's going on. Okay, good. You guys can. Great. Yeah, if you guys are on Twitch on PC, you should be able to hover. But Untapped does go on the fritz quite often. I don't know what's going on. If I was in gold, I'd be less suspicious. I'd just be like a little bit more full steam ahead, but this seems wild to me. Yeah, we could kill this, but that seems bad. Tap all lands target player controls. And this is in my upkeep. They still need sacrifice unless you exile another fairy. That's kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, they have, like, really good cards. Maybe I'm playing way too cautiously. They can give it lifelink. Oh, yeah, there's the run away together. Okay. Okay, we still deal 1, though. Okay, they did some crazy shit, but it was too late. And honestly, me slowing down so much gave them a good opportunity to get back in that game. Because if they're at 2 there, then holy shit, we're in some big trouble, right? All right. Oh, that's really nice. We have a beautiful curve. Again, I'm going to do this. Behold a Merfolk. I'm going to show them this one. That's the one they're least likely to hold open a counterspell for. This looks really cool. That is a good counter to what I am doing. Yep. That makes the little mentor a good swing next turn. As long as you attacked with 3 or more merfolk, they get +1/+0, which is nice. Elementals, huh? Scary. Elementals are much taller than me. Much burnier than me. Much bouncier. I've played 1 merfolk deck so far. I'm sorry, elemental deck, and it impressed me. I thought it was quite good. This reads like a 2 and 1 damage. They want me to bounce here, and they'll 2 damage and 1 damage, which I'm not inclined to do. Okay. Taps it. Haha. I like this a lot. Hopefully they can't deal with it. They can transform it. Trying to think of how I can break this sort of stalemate. Holy shit, Skylark, tier 3 sub, subscribed for 8 months. How are you doing, my friend? That's huge. It's good to see you. It's been a little bit, right? I hope you're doing well. Okay. That's a burn spell. Ay, ay, ay. How do I... Shit. I guess that's kind of cute. I could flash this in. It untaps my merfolk. And then I can tap it back to trade for the zealot. Yeah, it's a little tricky. I was hoping they would... Oh. They're gonna let that live? That would be wild. Yeah. I was really hoping they'd flip those blocks a little bit. Oh, they let this live? Wild. So now I can just kill this, and this can be fine? Oh, I can't untap this, because it can't untap. Okay, well, that's fine. Certainly not great. But we deal a bunch more damage. Merfolk go burr. Make fairy. I cannot believe they did not try to kill this. I thought I was trading and making a 1/1, and I was happy with that. But, I mean, it makes sense. They've got this 4 damage spell. I thought this was going to get to untap. I'm really glad they didn't try to kill that, because can't become untapped. Yikes. I thought it was like it doesn't untap during its untap step. You know, this is always worded like half a dozen ways. So I got really, really lucky there. I thought for sure they were going to block here, and I was happy to trade. Oh, but I wouldn't have been able to actually re-tap it. So this literally would not have worked, actually. Because this is not, you cannot just tap it. Oh, wow. Okay. Huh. I almost completely gave myself a good 0 for 3. 3 for 0. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're dead now. GG. GG. If I can find the card... Ugh. This is so bad. Yikes. I would like to discard and draw. Okay, that's not awful. I don't know how I'm gonna get there. I think I can't kill either of these things, so maybe they'll think I'm super far behind and I can get them with the Sib-Sig Navigator, tap out. I really need them to kind of go all out here. If they go all out, I can kill this on end step, and then I can copy the Navigator and give all my stuff lifelink, or I can... Oh, and I could put a stun counter on their blocker, and then hopefully that kills them. That could be good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, now this doesn't work at all. It's 12. Yeah. Now it doesn't work at all, so I think I just have to kill this. Ugh. Okay. Copy a merfolk. I don't think that's enough. Oh, this is protection from blue. Oh, no, it's hexproof from blue and red. Okay. This is not good. I can't imagine. And this only gives another merfolk. Yikes. Which is not anything I have on the battlefield. This Gorgon is weird to me because it doesn't have any Gorgon snakies. Like, those are hair bundles. So what makes it a Gorgon? It has trample. Certainly not good for me. I had a pretty good follow-up turn there if they didn't have the double burn. Yep. GG's. Hiya. It's all right. We're doing fine. We got plenty of mana. Yikes. That's the third rare plus a mythic. All right, all right. You win, you win, you win. I tap out. That was almost way worse if if they had let me punt as badly as I was trying to. We are on the play. This is fine. Really need a land. But, Preacher into the Wicker is fine with me. I don't love this little idiot, but Wicker Glistener is fine. I don't like that. No blocks. I'm happy to do this because they can remove a counter and I won't build a block. Happy to go here. Fourth land? Yeah, I think I still want land 5 for the Glistener Baron. I want to make sure I can cast that on turn. It was tempting to bin it, considering we already have 4, and our curve tops out at 5, but I think it's pretty important that we get this on turn with this Wicker on board. Gains indestructible. It's fine. Does it gain indestructible until end of turn? Okay. I am 100% fine if you want to spend your entire turn figuring that out. And I'm happy to do this as well. Because I do not want this getting bricked later with the Glistener Baron. We're going to give +2/+2 and something else -3, which is really nice. Sad, but fine. No blocks. All right. Now, hopefully, they don't fight this turn. And then next turn, we can Cinder and hold open a defenses, which is really good. It's fine. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Stop it. Great. No blocks. Keep out's really nice. So let's go here. Decline. Pump here. Attacks. I think I'm pretty fine. I don't know what I want to do with this. Do I want to kill the 4/4? Or do I want to get my 4/4 back? I see. X is the number of colors among permanents you control. That's bad. Currently, I cannot stop that. Yep. Oh, okay, that's nice. They didn't actually do it. So how am I going to stop that 6/6? Black. That thing is big and tramply. I think I have made a mistake. I think I might have made a mistake. Okay. So it has to be another Kithkin. Yep. Yikes. So they're sending the 2 trampolies. So... Three. This is scary. I hate it. How am I going to get trample? Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. So they... Oh, shit. They're either going to blow me out here or they're just going to pump. Just pump the stupid thing and I die. Forgot about that. GG. Oh, wait, we were so far behind there. I was just looking for the smallest margin for me to sneak out a win. But, yeah, I did forget about making a creature at instant speed. All right, damn. This started out so good. 3-0. It's so much better than our last deck, which was really rough. How many victories will this deck go to? I don't know. Now that I've seen my opening hand and I'm on the draw, I think it might just be 3. That's a nice card. I'm pretty happy to just do this and then next turn play a 2-drop and kill it. It was interesting of them to not attack, which is fair. Interesting. I'm very happy to just blight one here. If I rip up island, then we're in a really good spot. If not, no big deal. Yeah, this will give +2. But hypothetically, it could give me much, much more. I'm willing to trade. I feel like if I get their stuff off the board, that's fine. If they don't trade, then great. They're not running green, so fight spells shouldn't be a problem. Another target creature, so this doesn't even get the bump. If they play, like, the hold, then I can kill it and progress. That's fine. No blocks. I would like a land. No land. This taps a creature. Yeah, I think this is fine. Again, I think I am happy to trade here. If I'm clearing the board, then I feel like we're in a pretty okay spot. And then I can probably flash this fairy in, tap their thing down. Ah. That's nice. Well, let's tap this, and I think I will just trade. That's nice. I'm gonna go wider. Bin. Black. We're ahead here on board. I like them chumping. Chumping is great. Hey, Squeeman. Drafts have been good. Yeah. We've gotten there on some pretty funky ones, and we've had some really solid ones. Yep. This is great for them because I've already used my keep out, so it's a little unfortunate, but they have a lot of cards in hand. This Shrine Striker is really neat. I'm a big fan of it. Hexproof, Vigilant. I'm just gonna go here. And I can get the Glistener Baron back, but I think first I want to play the big creature. Because they won't see it coming. I think that's pretty cool. Especially if I can give it unblockable. That'd be pretty crazy. Give this +5/+5. They do have a lot in the air, so I'm a little concerned. 5 is a bit scary. Now the question is can I race it? They have me on a 2-turn clock, so I probably can't race it. So maybe I just need to kill this. Ay, ay, ay. I can give plus a bunch. But then if they play any creature or have this blocker, then I can't kill them next turn. I guess I'd gain 2. Okay, I guess I like that a little bit more. Because I do gain 2. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Because that means they don't have me in 2 turns. Put it on the vigilant creature. Yeah, that's nice. That's big attacks. Oh, yeah. I thought this had to tap another untapped merfolk. It doesn't even have to tap that. That's kind of crazy. And so next turn, I can make this a 5/5. No, I have to give it to the other thing. Ah, fuck. If that's all they have, though, they can't alpha, right? They could go 6. Oh, they have a vigilant creature. Yikes. Yeah, actually dead. Because they chumped the 1. We know what's on top of my deck. And they have another blocker anyway. Yeah, I think I should have thrown this back. I wasn't expecting an extra 3 in the air. That's a problem. Because now, right, if they play like 1 creature, we're still in business. Now they don't even have to do it because I didn't do this pre-combat, but you know what I mean. Yeah, this enchantment was really nice. Because then, you know, they have to chump off their blocker, plus the other one that they play as long as it's not a flyer. Yeah. An extra 3/3 flyer with haste is too much for the very careful gamble I was making. The problem is I could kill the 3/3 flyer, but without my little friend, I think I'm actually just going to die anyway. I didn't have anything to put pressure on the board, really. The tree, but the tree was not enough. So this deck was a little sad. I feel like it underperformed what I think it could have done. But it was a really funky draft where we were, you know, fighting for 2 lanes. I love getting to play the Glistener Baron. I think that was a really cool card, and it worked really well. I think every time we played this, we were very competitive, and the command was solid. The navigator was solid. We just couldn't find them in this last game. But overall, pretty happy with a poorly slapped together Merfolk deck. For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you hanging out during the 365 challenge. It definitely means a lot to me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Bye, guys.